The Naughty Mermaids. Of all the mermaids that lived in the sea, Jazz and Cassandra were the naughtiest. Their latest prank was to swim to the lighthouse, call out to the little boy, Jack, who lived there, and then dive under the waves before he could see them. One day, Jack's mum had made him a picnic as a treat. Jack laid the food on a cloth on the rocks. He had leftover pizza and crisps and fizzy drinks and chocolate. The two naughty mermaids popped up from the waves and saw all the food. "Hello," they called to Jack. "Are you going to eat all this food by yourself?" Jack was very surprised. He had never actually seen the mermaids before. "Yes," said Jack. No, you can have some of my picnic if you like." The mermaids had never had a pizza or crisps or fizzy drinks or chocolate before. They ate so much they felt sick. "Come back tomorrow," called Jack, who was very excited to have met two real mermaids. King Neptune was angry when he found out what Jazz and Cassandra had been doing. "Mermaids are not children," he said. "They cannot eat children's food."
"Humph," said Cassandra. "I don't believe a word of it. He just wants to stop us from having any fun."
So the next day the two naughty mermaids swam up to the surface again to meet Jack. The mermaids ate all Jack's food, then played hide and seek in the waves while Jack ran round the lighthouse trying to spot them. They came back the next day and the next. But on the fourth day, when the mermaid said goodbye and started to swim to the bottom of the sea, oh dear, their tails had become stiff and heavy and they couldn't swim any more. Jazz and Cassandra clung to the rocks and began to cry.
"What's wrong?"
shouted Jack, alarmed. When the mermaids explained they weren't supposed to eat children's food, Jack knew exactly what to do. He got his net and bucket and collected shrimps and seaweed from the rock pools. For 3 days and 3 nights, he fed the mermaids mermaid food. By the third day, they could move their tails again and swim. When they arrived home, King Neptune was waiting. But this time he wasn't angry. He was glad to see them back safely.
"I hope you two have learnt a lesson,"
he said quite gently.
"Jack has been a good friend, so you can play with him again, as long as you don't eat his food."
The end.